Have you ever stayed awake long after midnight, replaying a painful moment over and over? You think about every word you said, every choice you made, hoping to find the one mistake that explains why. Someone you trusted ended up hurting you. You treated them with respect. You stood by them when they needed support. You believed your honesty would be met with honesty. But instead of gratitude, you were met with betrayal. Then the same painful question appears. What did I do wrong? The difficult truth is that sometimes the answer is nothing. Not every wound is the result of your failure. Some people don't hurt others because they were given a reason. They hurt others because that is how they have chosen to live. This story begins on the quiet edge of a river as the sun slowly disappears beyond the horizon. Two close friends sit together in silence. One carries the heavy weight of betrayal. The other has never seen the world with his eyes, yet understands people more deeply than many who can. As the broken-hearted young man searches for answers, his blind friend shares an old story that has been passed down for generations. It is a simple tale about a frog and a scorpion, but hidden inside it is a lesson that has the power to change the way you see trust, disappointment, and yourself forever. But before we reach that story, you need to meet the man whose heartbreak made this lesson unforgettable. The evening was quiet as a young man sat beside a river, staring at the water. His heart was full of pain. Earlier that day, the people he trusted the most had betrayed him. They smiled in front of him, but spoke against him behind his back. No matter how much he thought about it, he couldn't understand why. After a while, his closest friend came and sat beside him. He had been blind since birth, but he understood people better than most. Instead of speaking quickly, he listened. Finally, the young man said, "I was honest. I helped them whenever they needed me. Why did they hurt me? What did I do wrong?" His friend remained quiet for a moment, then said, "Sometimes the best answers come through a story. There was once a careful frog who lived near a river. One day, a scorpion asked the frog to carry him across the water because he couldn't swim. The frog refused. "You'll sting me," he said. But the scorpion replied, "Why would I? If you die, I'll drown too." The frog thought the reason made sense, so he agreed. They entered the river together. But when they reached the middle, the scorpion suddenly stung the frog. As they both began to sink, the frog cried, "Why would you do this? Now we'll both die." The scorpion quietly answered, "Because it's my nature." The blind friend looked at the young man and said, "And that's the lesson you need to understand." The young man sat quietly, thinking about the story. After a moment, he said, "So, the frog was foolish. He should never have trusted the scorpion." The blind friend smiled. "That's what most people believe," he said. "But that's not the real lesson." The frog wasn't careless. He knew the scorpion was dangerous. He even questioned him before helping. The scorpion gave him a reason that sounded completely logical. Anyone in the frog's place might have believed the same thing. He paused before speaking again. The frog's mistake wasn't that he trusted. His mistake was believing that logic could change someone's true nature. The scorpion didn't sting because the frog was weak. or because he deserved it. He stung because that's who he was. The young man looked up. So, it was never really about the frog? Exactly, his friend replied. You've spent the whole evening asking yourself, what did I do wrong? But sometimes, you did nothing wrong at all. Some people hurt everyone who gets close to them. They don't betray you because you're not good enough. They betray you because that's the way they choose to live. Their actions tell you who they are. They do not tell you who you are. The young man felt a weight lift from his heart. For the first time that day, he stopped blaming himself. But then, he asked, how do I protect myself? If people like this exist, should I stop trusting everyone? The blind friend smiled gently. No, he said. Never let someone else's darkness take away your light. Don't become like the people who hurt you. If betrayal turns you into a cold and bitter person, then they have taken more from you than your trust. You don't need to stop being kind. You simply need to become wiser. Listen less to beautiful words and pay more attention to consistent actions. Words can be chosen carefully, but actions reveal true character. If someone keeps lying, using people, or breaking trust, believe what their actions are telling you. Don't keep hoping they will suddenly become different. Keep your kindness. It is one of your greatest strengths. But give your trust only to the people who have earned it through time. Honesty and loyalty. The young man smiled for the first time that evening. He finally understood that being betrayed didn't mean he was weak. It only meant he had expected loyalty from someone who was never capable of giving it. As the sun disappeared behind the river, one final thought stayed with him. Protect your kind heart, but be careful who you hand it to. And there's one final truth about betrayal that every person should remember before they leave this story.